David, I know you've been watching this name. It's a great American company. Now this is a big week. What do you think?
I think Ben hit on the important point. I think the key sticking point for the machinists is that pension plan. They want to turn back the clock, and they want to go back to a defined benefit plan. If, in fact, this vote does not go through and eventually Boeing capitulates on this one item, I think analysts, many analysts out there will maybe rethink Boeing and their bullish mindset on the company. The key for this company is getting back to free cash flow positive. And they could do that maybe by 2026. But then if you have a defined benefit plan, the out years, it becomes a question. You don't know. You really don't know what something like that costs.
Yeah. And, the pension, I mean, are they going to even consider it? I mean, it could, Boeing's already under financial stress, Ben.
Yeah, well, they've certainly dug in and said that they would not, and that's really not, as far as they're concerned, open for negotiation. I think beyond the long-term costs of the operating costs, the upfront capital requirement to fund it would be large. As you saw that Boeing already just raised a lot of equity. I think that would tie up quite a bit of that if they were going to restart a pension, and I think that they would be very reluctant to do that.
Look, they'll get benefits based on seniority and cost of living. Some of those things will be factored in. Looks like they'll earn the new offer will the average machinist wage will be $119,000 from $76,000. That you mentioned the 38% increase over 4 years, but a good chunk of that 13% bump in the first year. The question is how quickly this needs to happen. I really think. David Nelson, when do you buy this stock? When do you start believing in Boeing again? Do you need this to sort of be settled before you would buy Boeing stock again?
I think a lot of PMs have, come into this stock too soon, and it's been a very painful trade. I think if this vote goes through, I'll have to take a look at it. But customers are getting upset, and they're making the voices heard. Ryanair CEO Michael O'Leary just recently said that these delays are going to cost his firm 5 million fewer passengers next year alone. So, frankly, we need to get it. We need to get it settled. It's a national security imperative for this country. So I hope it ends tonight.